I have these awesome little ghouls and kids who are doing wonderful shows and taking up space.
Yeah.
That like
You've been working in bars in so many different ways as host, organizers, door, manager,
employee,
in so many different ways.
Boss,
and
wench, rum runner,
yeah,
rum
for sure.
runner.
mostly wench.
And I'm gonna talk about it just because you've been talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
How has been your experience being canceled, like, or the event you just had? You had a viewing of Dragula, which I guess ties in very well with Yovska.
Yeah,
like,
it was such a that like took the wind out of me.
Just
'Cause it was-
tell the people.
so what's up?
So
people don't
essentially
know.
what it was is we were doing a viewing party at Storm Crow, which is incredible because for me it was one of those things of I felt like, awesome, this is something where I can really kind of push this even further of like taking a space that is not traditionally queer and forcing it down their throat. Like that was really that narrative of it. And also because I know myself well enough of I can do it in a way that like I'm going to be offensive, but like I'm not going to be tragic, so to speak. And what happened is they had originally, the agreement was, oh, we'll pay you at the end of the month. Cute. Done. Like, verbal agreement. I'm working under good faith. I mean, as we all know who work in the industry, that's how most of this stuff works, unfortunately.
Sure. Yeah.
And especially looking back, it was one of those things of like, I should have fucking known. And essentially this manager got fired or something, I don't know, which is the even sadder part is I don't even know the full drama behind what happened behind the scenes. But basically we were told that like the verbal contract we had was no longer going to be honored and they weren't going to pay us. And we just sat there and went, pardon? And then my favorite is because now you're already feeling like, so you literally just made me work for free for like a month, basically. They then come to us and they're like, well, we can also offer you like a $30 bar tab and a free meal. And as someone who has a really hard time not forcing their opinions on people, like I literally just, thank God I have the most incredible business partner, Alfredo, who was able to write a more, like thank God for him because he wrote a much nicer email than I did because I basically said to him, I was like, what the fuck? Absolutely fucking not. Wow. I have not been doing all of this for $30 a night. Like, fuck you all the way. So the nice thing is eventually, because I was very lucky and I'm vocal enough, they did end up paying us, which...
Oh, great.
Cute. Yeah, but like, is
still.
it? Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things of like, that's that narrative of working in this industry for so long and doing so much stuff and from all of the different aspects and viewpoints, I sit there and I'm like, you really want to be that business though? Like you want to take
the
up
new
space
kid on the
in
block.
our street and then actively go back on your word about something cute. Like that's what you want to do. And what's even worse is that puts then all the people who work there in such a position of like, how are they supposed to like try and support us and still be our friends, but also be like, well, I need my job though. Yeah. Like, you know, and it's unfortunate. And it really took the wind out of me because it was one of those things of, you know, I've been doing this a little bit of enough now. And because of the type of drag I do, you have such a like, this is my jam though. This is what I do. I have this. I know I'm going well. Yeah. And then to get something like that, just be like, no. You're like, oh, cool. What the fuck am I doing then? Why am I doing
and you doubt
this?
yourself when you shouldn't at all. But yeah.
And it got me a little bit dark for a while. I won't lie. And it's like full circle to the like mental health stuff. Like that's one of the hardest things about it is when you're in this business and putting yourself out there in such a way. And it's so positive in so many aspects. When there is that moment where someone just flat out says no matter the reason, you have like, it's hard not to take it personally. And it's hard not to be vocal because more than anything, like I have these awesome little ghouls and kids who are doing wonderful shows and taking up space. That like, I want to at least be a little bit of the elder of like, don't fucking put up with shit. Make sure you get a written contract. Like, you know, like I hate that it's those moments where like you forget yourself a little bit and you do have to watch your back and, you know, they're going to take advantage of us. Like, look at RuPaul's Drag Race. Look at all of that shit, right? Like, as much as we all want to say that, yay, we're being nicer to queers, we're really not. We're just taking advantage of the situation and taking advantage of the people involved. So, no.
Hey, we are the Yohomo Boys. Make sure you subscribe below for more videos and follow us on all the channels at We Are Yohomo.
Love you!